She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming, she'll be coming, she'll be coming, she'll be coming, she'll be. Oh, hey, howdy, folks. Didn't see you come in. Of course, nobody's watching, so there is nobody who just came in. One person's watching. Finally, somebody came in. Glad to have you. Feel free to join in the chat. Today's brunch is a little unexpected. We had scheduled a movie, and I got the times confused, and so we'll actually be hosting our movie tonight at 7:00. We'll be hosting the John Wayne film that is called McClintock, and I thought I had a picture for you, but I do not see it here. Anyway, I had the lobby card for you, but I don't see it right now. But anyway, you're welcome back anytime. Today we'll be broadcasting just for a half hour, just from now till 2:30. 2:30, good time to go to the dentist. 2:30. Anyway, Colin, welcome. How's the baby? How's the baby? I got the baby a drink. Welcome to brunch, Colin. I got the baby a drink. Here, let's give the baby her drink here. There you go. That's for the baby, Colin. No, she can get it herself. She can get it herself. It's all right. It's all right. She can reach right up there. Reach right up, baby. Come on, honey. Reach there. Both hands. Both hands. There you go, baby. Good for you. Good for you. And for Papa, I think we've got the Murphys. Yes, I believe we do. A little Murphys for the Papa. There you go. What is the mom? Oh, baby's sleeping. Okay. Then we'll try to, we'll keep it down, folks. Keep the pub volume down. Baby's sleeping. Nap time. Glad to have you all with us. Tonight at 7:00, we'll be showing McClintock. It's a movie. John Wayne, Maureen O'Hara, the same couple that are in The Quiet Man, that favorite Irish film of many of us. It's a very classic Hollywood Western produced by John Wayne. And somehow, at the time of his death, its copyright went into the public domain. So we are free to play it. That's why we can't play Quiet Man or Singing in the Rain or any of the big films, because they all have copyright, and we'd get in much trouble if we did that and we got caught. Odds of us getting caught are thin, but I'd rather not chance it. I'll take my chances with music, playing unlicensed, uncopyright music. If they're going to bust me, they're going to bust me for that. So this is the IrishRover.net. You're probably watching on Facebook. We're also, excuse me, I got a gas to get to Pittsburgh. Working on lots of stuff here at the pub, ladies and gentlemen, lots of stuff. Today, I'll change the this week at the pub sign before too long today. This week, of course, tonight we've got 7:00, the movie, McClintock. Tomorrow, Monday, closed on Mondays, ladies and gentlemen. Pubs closed all day Monday, so we can clean up the joint, you know. And then Tuesday, happy hour from 5 to 7. Might have something coming in that time. I don't know. I've been talking to a strolling magician who might come in to do some card tricks for you folks as you hang out at happy hour. And then Wednesday, 1:00, live from Las Vegas, the Black Donnellys. They're great. They'll be for about 2 hours, I think. And then maybe Wednesday night we'll do something. Don't know. Definitely going to do Wednesday afternoon. Thursday, at the moment, nothing scheduled. So we'll probably just have happy hour. I don't know. But anyway, go to the website, which you can find at www.theirishrover.net. You will see a sign that says, welcome to the two folks who just joined. By all means, throw a little comment up in the, throw a comment into the comment room, and we'll say hello to you by name. Colin is with us. He's a friend of the bands and the friends of the pub in Utah. Utah, he's coming from us, so he ain't drinking this afternoon. No, that's all right. Did we crash the system with something last happy hour on Tuesday? I don't believe so. I think Tuesday's happy hour went pretty well. I believe that's the night we had 6 people in, which kind of is as many as I can bring into the room. Did you lose that broadcast? Did that one drop out on you? Because I hadn't heard anybody say that they dropped out. So no, right now everything's working pretty well. The broadcast with the Black Donnellys, I need to figure out a better way to bring them to you, because there becomes a sound lag at sometimes where the video and the sound don't match up. So we will work on getting a better connection with them. At theIrishRover.net, you can always catch us on the music room to see what the next project will be. Got 5 people in the room and only 1 in the chat room. You got to sound in, ladies and gentlemen. You got to get your orders up for your drinks. I've been saying that tonight at 7 we'll be having our of course, Wednesday night. What am I saying? Wednesday night. Wednesday night is trivia night. Forgot about that. Absolutely. Next Wednesday night, April 8th, Buddha's birthday. Thank you very much. Will be quiz night. No fee, no prizes, no teams. Bring your own chocolate, ladies and gentlemen. Bring your own chocolate. We used to host, my wife and I used to host, the lovely Miss Zaza Schwartz, used to host quiz night at the local pub, the Red Leprechaun. And unfortunately, it has closed, not just for the pandemic. It actually closed before the pandemic. It was sold, and it will be turned into a different pub. God knows when they're going to open now, because everything's, the world's shut down right now. And but here we are. We've got a virtual pub that we can come into and have a cocktail, have a drink, and just kind of keep our community going. Just kind of keep us talking to one another and meeting with each other and listening to music. We had a great Saturday night music show that included a flute player, Dave Champagne, good friend of our band. And you're going to see him a lot more, I think, here at the pub. You're going to see him because he's the magician I was talking about a minute ago. He does magic and whatnot. And he also plays flute and bagpipes. And we had a great session here Saturday night. Hooligan's fiddler, Matt Brislon, dropped in. That was good. That was nice to have him. We're going to have him in the studio probably one of these days soon. I'm in talks with a Dublin fiddler named Anna Mary, who's a lovely gal and a great traditional Irish fiddler. That one will have to be kind of an earlier show because, it's late over there in Dublin. 1 o'clock our time is 9 o'clock their time. So we had a great concert with Billy Tracy not too long ago. It's down there. All the shows that we do here at the Irish Rover, if you're watching on Facebook, they're all down there, saved for replay at any time. So you've got no excuse not to listen to Irish music. 3 people in the viewing right now, and feel free to jump in the chat room. Let us know who you are and what your cocktail order is. Tonight at 7, we'll be having McClintock, which is a old John, well, not too old, actually, from the 60s. Well, that's old. not when you're as old as me, but yeah, that'll be tonight at 7. And we'll have a special musical guest this evening, ladies and gentlemen, special musical guest, Dusty Trails Jr., who is the son of a very good friend of ours, Dusty Trails, who, of course, is a movie host over on Uncle Eddie Television. If you don't know about Uncle Eddie Television, you can check that out over on www.eebell.net/UETV.html. I think you got to put that all in there. I'll get a banner for that coming up sooner or later. But you're welcome here at the pub anytime. Always glad to have you. That we're open. I will be putting up that this week at the pub sign coming up sometime today, probably. so we can let you know what's going on all this week. Working on a big project for the following week, ladies and gentlemen, in the Shamrock Lounge. It's actually going to take over the whole pub. We may have a game first out here in the pub, and then we go into the Shamrock Lounge for the big show, which will be Dancing Girls and Rat Pack people. And Uncle Eddie will make his appearance with his lounge act. And Louis Primavera and Keeley will be there. Kylie. We got to change your name to Kylie. Louis and Kylie. So they'll be performing. It'll be a big day. We'll have Frank Sinatra. We'll have Dean Martin. That's going to be fun. We're really looking forward to that one. That's a week from this Thursday, probably. But that'll be our biggest production to date, because Frank and Dean, of course, are in Vegas, and Uncle Eddie, of course, is here on the coast. And the Dancing Girls, they're practicing and working on their numbers right now. So we're gonna have some fun. About a week from this coming Tuesday. That's the Thursday. I'm sorry. Yeah, the pub dog Max. You'll always hear him in the background. He likes to warn us when things are getting out of. He's the bouncer here at the pub. Anytime things are getting out of hand, that's the guy over there that's been drinking 2 beers for about the last half hour. I keep telling him he's got to use, you've got 2 beers, you got to use 2 hands to carry him away. I'm sorry, it's as simple as that. Okay, 2 beer. Oh, there we go. Okay, here's the 2 beer guy. Of course. I keep warning him, 2 hands, 2 beers, but no. So we'll have to clean that up. That's why we're closing down at 2:30, ladies and gentlemen, because we got to clean this joint up. The brunch crowd's kind of wild around here. See what I tell you. What else, ladies and gentlemen? If anybody's out there who does not know the Irish Rover, let's see. We got some comments. Who's out there? Kenneth Marshall is there. Yes. Pub quiz on Wednesday. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. Wednesday night is pub quiz. Wednesday afternoon, 1:00, live with the Black Donnellys. Guinness for Mr. Gordon Elliott, who just walked in the door. Well, Gordon, we've been having a lot of trouble with the Guinness taps lately. So I suggest you try a Murphy's. I think you'll enjoy it. Go ahead and grab it. I think you'll enjoy it. There you go. Good on you. What does the missus drink? I got to find out what her drink is so I can stock up on that. So tonight at 7:00, ladies and gentlemen, we will have the McClintock John Wayne movie. Please come on, bring your booze, pop your own popcorn, because I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, lately the popcorn machine here at the pub is acting up. So we may not have popcorn tonight. I don't know. I'll try to fix it. I got to call out to the guy, but nobody's going anywhere, right? Nobody's going anywhere. So nobody's coming to repair anything. So it may just be Murphy's and the damn peanuts. I can't put the peanuts out on the bar anymore because all they do is talk. They sit there all day, little peanuts in the cup, saying, "Ooh, look at her. Her hair is lovely. Ooh, look at him. He's got a great suit on. Ooh, sir, I like your tie." Yeah, the peanuts are complimentary. Thank you very much, folks. I'll be here all half hour. So McClintock tonight, 7:00. Closed tomorrow on Monday. Open Tuesday for happy hour, 5 to 7-ish. Depends on who shows up. We may have a strolling magician on there. Whiskey, working on the whiskey. The delivery's a little late, so we'll get you a shot as soon as we can. That's on the list. And Wednesday, 1:00, Black Donnellys for 2 hours, live music from Las Vegas. And Wednesday night, 7 o'clock pub quiz. Thursday, not sure, probably happy hour, probably something going on Thursday. And then Friday, probably happy hour. Next Saturday night, we'll have another music night. And this time we had our fiddler join in last Saturday. I think he'll be back. Dominic Murphy in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have you, Dom. This is just a little half hour here, ladies and gentlemen, just to say that I had scheduled the movie for this afternoon, but then I kind of got mixed up in my time. So the movie is actually going to be at 7 o'clock tonight. 7 o'clock tonight, we'll be watching McClintock, which I swear I put pictures in here somewhere, but I don't see them. I don't see them. Anyway, as you know, I don't know that you know. I can announce it right now, ladies and gentlemen. From here going forward, Sundays are always going to be country night here at what happened? I'm not paying the band enough? They stop playing? Okay. Country night at the country night at the Red Leprechaun. 7 folks in the room. If you haven't joined into the chat yet, jump on in there. Lots of friendly people in there. Happy to talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm Zaza, God love her. She's letting me know that I am saying the wrong pub again. I always do that. I have a tendency to mention pubs that have gone. I'll say live at the Irish Mist, it's gone. I'll say live at the Red Leprechaun, it's gone. The new pub, ladies and gentlemen, the virtual pub, right here, the Irish Rover. That's our pub dog, Max. So as I was saying, it's country night and day, Sundays going forward. So barbecue will be on the menu. I got to get some Jack Daniels in here for Colin. And, of course, we do have a country drink that's a specialty of the house. Zha's here. Next Sunday is Easter, yes. So I'm not sure what we will do. I'm sure you all will be going to the virtual church of your choice.
We should have a virtual church here.
However, we'll probably have a virtual whiskey services here. So yes, definitely pencil in whiskey services next Sunday. Whiskey on a Sunday. There you go. That'll be next Sunday. Tonight, Palm Sunday, of course. Yeah. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have we will have a guest musical star. His name is Knoppel Irish Whiskey. I will look up Knoppel. You don't mean Napogue, do you? Never heard of Knoppel, but I'll look up Knoppel. And I'll look up Napogue, too. What was I saying? Oh, country. Yeah, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you know I've been singing the song, Why Don't We Get Drunk and Stream lately? It's kind of the official pandemic theme song here at the here at the Irish Rover. Well, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have a big-time country star who's going to come into us all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to come in before he goes on to the taping of the Grand Ole Opry. It's a Grand Ole Opry star, Dusty Trails Jr. And we all know his dad, Dusty Trails Sr., who just goes by Dusty Trails, because he hosts a lot of, yeah. And I said what you meant, so it works out just fine. Dusty Trails Jr. is a recording artist, and he'll be coming to us live from his dressing room at the Grand Ole Opry. Dusty Trails Sr., the original Dusty Trails, it lives in a little town on the edge of California, Nevada, and Arizona. And it's an interesting story. He's the way the stream meanders back and forth around this little piece of land that he's on. He's his own state. He's Calnavazona, I think is the name of the state. I don't know. We'll get into a bit more about Dusty Trails sometime. But his kid, Dusty Trails Jr., will be on tonight. Matter of fact, I got a little speciality for you right now, just for you folks who's dropped in for brunch. I won't be playing this tonight, so you guys are in the know. You guys are on the inside right now. So check this out. It's only about 10 minutes long. I hope you'll enjoy it. I will be back. Even if we go longer than a half hour. Not a problem. I got nothing going on. Let's face it, you're not going anywhere. We could be here for a whole happy hour if we wanted to. But I think you'll enjoy this next bit of information. It's a tour, ladies and gentlemen, of the Singing Cowboys Hall of Fame with your host, Dusty Trails. Well, howdy there, folks, and welcome to the Singing Cowboy Hall of Fame. Glad you could be here today for our little tour. I'll be your host, Dusty Trails, and I hope you enjoy yourself and have a little fun all along the way. If you learn something, that's nice too. Well, Singing Cowboys, ladies and gentlemen, a pride tradition, especially over there in Hollywood. Mr. Gene Autry, of course, he was a huge star during the 30s and 40s and 50s, went on to be a businessman, recorded Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, among other things, owned the California Angels, quite the smart businessman. And that was Gene Autry. This is Mr. Bob Baker over at Paramount in 1937. They saw what Gene Autry was doing over there at Republic Pictures. And, oh, by the way, Gene's horse was named Champion. Bob, he won a singing contest to become the new Paramount Singing Cowboy. He beat out a fellow by the name of Leonard Sly. Wonder whatever happened to him. But Bob went on to make several movies, singing cowboy movies, and until he got hurt and kind of reduced him to some bit parts over there at Paramount. His horse was Apache. And it was sad that he couldn't continue his career as the leading man. But bit parts ain't so bad, folks. Oh, this fella's by the name of Tex Ritter. You know his name because his son was John Ritter. And Tex was a big star of the Grand Ole Opry and big star in movies over there at Grand National Films. He rode the horse White Flash. And you know his voice, too, because he is the voice of Big Al over at Disneyland's Country Bear Jamboree. You know Big Al. Blood on the saddle, blood on the ground, and a great big pool of blood all around. Tex Ritter. God love him. Hey, you'll never guess what? John Wayne, that's right, not long after he lost his original name, Marion Michael Morrison, he became a cowboy star. And in a movie in 1933, he was singing Sandy Saunders in Riders of Destiny. And here's a little irony for you. His first horse was named Duke. There you go. Put that in your little trivia pipe and smoke it. Oh, lots of good singers out there. This fella was the best singer of the bunch. Herbert Jeffrey, also known as Herb Jeffries, the Bronze Buckaroo. These are back in the days when segregation had African-American people going to their own theaters. And so people were making movies just for those theaters. And Herbert Jeffries was the king of the singing cowboys in those theaters because his voice was pretty amazing. He recorded with Duke Ellington and Father Hines and all these old jazz greats. He was a great singer, this fella, not just a singing cowboy, but he was the first and the Fest, and he bankrolled the first all African American Western musical film. We may have to dig that one up for you someday, because he was something. And he outlived them all. I'll tell you, he lived to be over 100, right about 100. And he was a little popular near the end because they found some of his films that were rediscovered. So that's Mr. Herbert Jeffries. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen, the Sons of the Pioneers. Classic singing group, classic Western singing group. And sitting in the middle right there is Mr. Leonard Sly. Yep, that's Roy Rogers. Changed his name from Leonard Sly to Roy Rogers. When Bob Baker got hurt, they upped him to head singing cowboy, and he became the man you all know today, Roy Rogers, king of the singing cowboys. Movies, TV, merchandising, radio. He was lucky enough to meet Miss Dale Evans, queen of the singing cowgirls, and of course his horse is Trigger. He was a smart fella, too. He never threw away a thing. He used to have a museum out here in Victorville, and it was amazing. He had everything. Had his first pair of boots, his first guitar. He had Trigger there, and her horse Buttermilk, and his dog Bullet. And they was all stuffed and standing there together. And a little tear came to my eye when I saw that, and heard they were selling the museum and scattering them all out there to the winds. But Roy and Dale, they're still together, buried out there in Apple Valley. Happy trails to Roy and Dale. Now, she wasn't the only singing cowgirl out there. Oh, no, 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 no. There was a gal who made a series of films. She was Dorothy Page, and she was a singing cowgirl, as you can see. And she had quite a run there for a while. She did. She wasn't the only one. No, no, no. There was Patsy Montana, probably the best female yodeler ever was. Patsy Montana. Slim Whitman, great yodeler. He's just fantastic. Handsome dude, too. Bill Haley, Mr. Rock Around the Clock. He started as Hillbilly Bill Haley, one of the great yodelers of the 1940s. But the best yodeler of them all, fella by the name of Elton Britt. Elton Britt, 2 T's. You want to write that down, because you want to go out there on the Google and find him on your facial book, or not, what's the one with all the videos? YourTube. That's it. Go out there and find him on the YourTube and watch some of his videos. Oh, man, that boy could yodel, I tell you. He made a movie called Laredo. That's probably the only film appearance he made. But I'm happy to say, ladies and gentlemen, the singing cowboy tradition is still alive today out there. There's groups out there and single performers out there on the road, but you want to check them out because they keep it alive. For the Riders in the Sky, they're great. They're just funny and good singers. And Wiley Gustafson, here's a fellow for you. Wiley and the Wild West, that's his band. Check him out, folks, because he's amazing. He made millions and millions of dollars for one yodel. Yahoo! And I'm telling you, folks, if that kind of money is out there for yodeling, your old pal Dusty wants a piece of it. Hope the record people are listening. I want to learn to do something Western, and it ain't to shoot no gun. It's got nothing to do with saddles or shafts or rope beneath the blazing sun. Don't want to learn to brand them doggies or raise a ruckus in an old saloon. Just want to sit there with pride, with my gal by my side, and yodel at the prairie moon. I want to yodel, I want to yodel. Just want to sit there with pride, with my gal by my side, and yodel at the prairie move. It always sounds so sweet and gentle when old Roy Rogers lets it fly. For 32 bars, his voice 'neath the stars, just music filling up the sky. And when his sweet tones start to echo, it's just like gold dust to my ears. And then before long, to help with the song, in come the sons of the pioneers. Come on, boys. He wants to yodel. He wants to yodel. Just want to sit there with pride, with my gal by my side, and yodel at the prairie move. Someday I'll ride the final roundup and meet that trail boss in the sky. And when he takes his last look at that old ledger book to see if I sink or fly, I hope I've been a real straight shooter, and that he'll have no cause to carp. Then, brother, I'm telling you just what I'm gonna do when they hand me my wings and harp. I'm gonna yodel. I'm gonna yodel. I'm gonna sit there with pride, with my gal by my side, and yodel at the prairie move. Here we go, boy. Adio lady, adio lady, adio lady, hey, holy lady. Adio lady, adio lady, adio lady, hey, lodi, hey, lodi, hey, lodi, hey.
That's some yodel you got there, Dusty. Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, he's all right.
I've heard better. He's heard better.
Kind of rude. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Dusty Trails. A great movie host, but not much of a yodeler, I got to say. And his son, Dusty Trails Jr., who will be on tonight, I don't know if he yodels or not, but he's going to be singing for you live from his dressing room at the Grand Ole Opry. He's going to be singing our Irish Rover Pub pandemic theme song, Why Don't We Get Drunk and Stream? So you want to tune in for that, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you. I'll pass the word along to Dusty that you enjoyed his little tour of the museum there and his song. And tonight at 7, we'll be having McClintock, closed on Monday. Tuesday, happy hour, 5 to 7. Might have a strolling magician that night. Wednesday, 1 o'clock, live Irish music from Las Vegas right here in the music room. And 7 o'clock, quiz night here at the Irish Rover on Wednesday. Now, I ain't going to be showing that tour. That was just for you guys today. And we've had a correction, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat room. I was informed that I can't go back to it. Alan Wilson, ladies and gentlemen, Alan Wilson chimed in and told me that John Wayne's real name is Marion Robert Morrison, not Michael. I thought it was Michael. Marion Robert Morrison. And sure enough, Jaja jumped on the old Google there and found it right there. Marion, there you go. Marion Robert Morrison. Now, you're going to want to remember that because tonight at 7, during the McClintock movie, there'll be a mini quiz night. As the movie goes along, there are 3 or 4 questions we have for content of the movie. And one of them is John Wayne's real name. So you guys know that now. And tonight at 7, when you tune in for the movie, when that question comes up, bam, you're in that chat room and answering that question. Now, I want to thank the people from the what we call the Wall of Fame. Okay, Colin needs another Murphy's before he goes. The Wall of Fame, ladies and gentlemen, you can see it up there on the bar on that side. It's those gold plaques there, and one for the misses, of course. You can see on the plaque up there the names of the folks, and I do run that PayPal, Venmo. I hate to do it because it's so needy. But there it is, paypal.me/thehooligans. And when you go to Venmo @thehooligans, we do accept tips from there. And there have been so many nice people that have helped us out to support what we're doing here in the virtual pub. And I just want to thank everybody who is actually on our Wall of Fame. And each and every one of you. It's been updated since this slide was taken. So tonight, when I show it, it'll have the new update on there. Mr. Michael A. Archer has contributed as well. So you throw 20, 25, whatever you give, folks. God bless you. It just helps keep this all going. This program I'm using, which is doing some pretty cool stuff, I'm having the time of my life. The time of my life. I'm enjoying it immensely because it keeps me connected with you guys, keeps us sharing the Irish music and the Irish pub culture, because God knows when this thing's over, there's going to be a few less Irish pubs than there used to be because they can't last without income. You know, they got rent to pay like everybody, which is why I'm always a little shy about putting that link up there because there's a lot of people out there hurting much more than me, especially all the folks with the illness that's out there now. So we need to do a toast, ladies and gentlemen. A toast to actually, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry about it. This is not getting us into any trouble because this is not your regular Corona. Normally, Corona is Corona Especial. This is a new thing. This is Corona Experimental Vaccina Mas Fina. So with that and a prayer on this Palm Sunday, that anybody who's suffering with this disease or gonna suffer with this disease or knows anybody who's suffering with this disease, I raise a glass to you and I say, God bless, keep you safe. Yeah. So that's it for brunch today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. We did a little bit over 35 minutes. And so glad to have you all watching. And we will see you tonight at 7 for McClintock, the movie, and a little bit of mini quiz with what's going on up in the movie. You can join in the chat, of course. Glad to have you over there. And we will see you then. Till then, God bless. Stay safe. Safer home. See you at 7, folks.